Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are gonna be talking about the back turn of Azucena, the back turn stance, why we use this, how we get into back turned, what are the best ways to get into back turned, and also the advantages and disadvantages in the back turned. We will be covering the back turned gimmicks as well. The back turn is basically a stance, and we use this stance to get the mix-ups. We use this as the mind games on our opponents. So one of the best way to get into back turn as the 10 frame finisher is the back 1-2 back hold. A back 1-2, as you guys already know from the previous video, this is a 10 frame punish, and if we actually hold back, she goes into back turned. Next move we have in the list to get into back turn is the forward 4-4 into back hold. If we did this normally in the rank matches, we use this move as the homing move and also the heat engager. But there's a cool thing about this move is that if we hold back, she goes into back turn instead of hitting the last kick on your opponent as well. This is the normal hit. If we hold back, she goes into back turn. The third move to get into back turn is the back 1-1-2 back hold, like this. This is normally the 14 frame punish. The first two hits are confirmed as 14 frame punish, but if we hold back, obviously she's gonna go into back turn like this. But you have to make sure that you press the last hit 1-1-2 and then hold back, then she goes into back turn mix up. The fourth move to get into back turn is the 4-1. 4-1 is basically 12 frame punish. One of the second best way to get into back turn is the 4-1. 4-1 is actually +4 on hit, and this one is actually easier to get into a back turn. And also if we just press 4, she goes automatically in the back turn. We don't need to hold back, we just need to press neutral 4 and then she goes into back turn. The fifth way to get into back turn is the down back 3. Down back 3 is +4 on hit, but you guys have to be careful because this move is one of the easiest and then also one of the riskier, I would say, in the rank matches to get into back turn, because people always mesh when they even get hit with a down back 3. But the best way to punish them is actually you do down back 3 and then down back hold, and then you get into crouch while standing positions, and after that move then you can actually counter them with a while standing 1. The sixth way to get into back turn is the back 3+4. This is the normal way and the easiest and fastest way to get into back turn. How do we get into back turn when we actually are unsafe? This is normally I use personally as the OK options. The seventh way to get into back turn and also a hidden way to get into back turn is the double forward 3+4. If we hold back, she goes automatically into back turn, but if we just use this move and stay neutral, she automatically go into liberator stance. But the cool thing about this move is that we use this move as the distance killer move, I would say, because normally at lower ranks people are gonna mash the running move, which is also annoying. But what if you are sure that your opponent is gonna be ducking the second one and the second one is actually high? You can mix them up. The eighth way to get into the back turn is the 11 frame while standing punish, and also the full sequence as we normally use in rank matches. But if we hold back, she goes automatically in the back turn. While standing 4-1 is the natural combo and also the 11 frame punish. But what if we finish this move as this? Last one is not guaranteed, but if we hold back, she goes automatically into back turn mix-ups. So what are the options we have in the back turn when we get into back turn? The first and the fastest option that we have is the back 1-2. Back 1-2 is 10 frame starter and the natural combo as well. And also the cool thing about this that we can double check our opponent with only one. If you press only one, she stays in the back turn. This is actually a double check as well to see if the opponent is ducking or attacking us or not. But what if you want to mix up and explore this opportunity, back turn 1 into down back like this, we get into the standing positions and we get the opportunities to launch them like this and like this. And if the opponent is trying to use like high moves, we can use this with the standing 2 as well. So a great way to check your opponent is actually back 1 or back 1-2, and also the last hit is actually delayable as well. So if we use this in the wall as well, this is actually also the wall splat move as well. Even if we delay this move, this is actually still giving us the wall splat as well. The next and the cool move in the back turn is the back turn 1-4. 1-4 is also delayable, and also if you wanna make sure that your opponent is ducking and punishing you with the second move of 1-2, which was high, you can mix up with the back turn 1-4 as well. 1-4 is actually the minus 11 on block. As you can see, it is minus 11 on block, and also we can delay this move as well. And if we get the opponent on the second hit on a counter, we actually get the full combo as well. Like this, we can get the full combo as well. I would say this is a great tool to the opponents if they are mashing a lot while we are in the back turn. So one of the cool move, and also one of the most used move, I would say, is the back turn 2. Back turn 2 is safe on block, and also if we get on hit, we can do 2-2 just frame to get the grab animation from back turn 2 as well, like this. This is actually a 38 damage, and normally if the opponent is ducking, even without the counter, if we get this hit on our opponent, if we just do 2-2 just frame, if we are sure like, oh, they are gonna be ducking this move, we must use the 2-2 smash. Next move is very similar to back turn 2, which is back turn 1+2. This is actually a similar animation, but the cool thing about this move is actually minus 11 on block, but on counter hit we get the full combo. While we get the back turned 2, we are safe on block, as you can see, but we get the full grab animation, 38 damage if the opponent is actually decking. So this is actually something that we should be using while we are back turned, and also keep our opponents confused within these two moves. They look similar, but they are not similar. To use this move on a counter, as you can see, this is actually the full combo. One of the coolest counter hit properties from the back turned move is the back turned 3, which gives us +4 on hit. And the cool thing about this move is that if we get this on counter, we get the guaranteed follow-up for the heat engage 2 as well. Let me show you guys, like this. And as you can see, it is a natural combo now on a counter hit. Another cool way to get like aggressive on your opponent when they are not ducking. And also this move on block is gonna be minus 13, which is not that bad, but if you use this move against Kazuya players, you gotta be careful with this because I believe Kazuya can launch you as well. So you guys must be wondering, what if we get into back turn and do we have a bounce move as well? Yes, we do. We have back turn 4-3. Back turn 4-3 is a natural combo on hit. Gives us the 30 damage as well, 30 plus 36 damage as well. And the cool thing about this move is that we can actually delay this as well, slightly delay, but we can still delay this move on even a natural combo hit as well. And the cool thing about this move is that sometimes we get our opponent on like 10 frame punish and we get into back turned. And what if we were actually holding while doing the back turned 10 frame move and we are actually back turned, staying back turned? We can actually bounce on wall with a 4-3 and we actually get the full combo wall hit properties as well, as you can see. So I would say this move is actually mind check as well. If we only use this move like back turn 4 and stay neutral, you know, if we press this like holding back, we get this gimmicky animation. We don't need to do this. We are actually back turn like this, and we have to use this move as to check while staying neutral and then hold back. You know, if we are getting like 12 frames punish and we do this while holding back turn, it's not gonna work. So we need to use the back turn 4 as neutral and then check your opponent if they are gonna be attacking or not. If they don't attack, you wanna be safe, no problem. You get this and do this and then down back, you are actually completely safe. And if you wanna check your opponent with the mind games, we can do this like this and this, and also if you wanna be more safe, we can do this and this. So a lot of ways to actually go away from the back turn is a down back. Down back gives you a save properties as well, but if you feel like they're gonna be using faster frames like 13, 12 or even 11, no problem. You have 1-2. 1-2 again gives us the 10 frame properties to counter them in the wall as well. So I would say back turn 4 staying neutral is a cool way to check your opponents in the mind games. And if we use this move on wall, we get the wall splat as well. Let me show you. And also we get the bounce as well, like this. So a very less common used move from the back turn is the neutral 3+4, which is safe on block. But the cool thing about this move is that we can get the full combo from this move as well. If the opponent is like trying to duck, we can use this move. Like this. And if they actually use the dick jabs on you, what if you are getting the 12 frame punish? What if they dick jab you? This move is the answer for those people who actually dick jabbing while we are staying in the back turn as well. And also it is safe on a block. And if you get even blocked, you can be more safe and more versatile by holding down back. If they are gonna attack highs on you, you can always use this move and then do this launcher. This move is normally I don't use in the rank unless I need to be careful if they are dick jabbing me all the time, and then I use this move as a back flip catching opponents, and then we get the full combo as well. So if we are staying in the back turn and we don't want to use the back turn moves, and you are sure that the opponent is also gonna be blocking all the way, then you can flip into liberator stance by pressing the forward 3+4. You can change the stances all the time in the way of dancing as well. This is actually a cool animation as well, and also to tease your opponents, I would say. Sometimes, not all the times, but sometimes we can use this move, and we can change our mind about the stances as well. So now it is time to talk about the gimmicks from the back turn. We have back turn back 4 and also the back turn back 3 as well. These moves are actually something that we sometimes have to use instead of our opponent is actually continuously downloading us for all the back turn options that we have. Sometimes we need to use gimmicks, and these moves are one of them. The next move in the same category is the back turn back 1+2. Back 1+2 in the back turn actually is the mid parry. Sometimes your opponent is actually using the mids as well. Not the longer range ones, but the closer range ones will automatically get the mid parries, and you get the distance as well. And if they actually get a whiffed, you can use the down forward 2 launcher on them. So I would say this is a cool animation, and also new to the Tekken animation. I would say that people don't normally use. Like I always say in the YouTube titles that we need to be versatile with Azucena. If we don't do it, we are gonna be downloaded in every rank matches. So this is something that you guys might have watched me using this in the rank matches, but sometimes I use this move too. This is something that we must be using somehow, instead of getting like the 50-50 options from the back turn. Another high parry from the back turn is the back turn 3+4, which is gonna be decking the highs as well, and also a cool way to get out of the mind games and still do the same thing like this. So these are like the cool animations, I would say, to use on your opponents as the mind games as well. So do let me know, guys, what do you think about the back turn, and also if I have missed anything from the back turn stance, and also the options we have. It would be cool to share our experiences while we are in the rank matches, and don't forget to leave the comments as well, guys. Until then, take care and peace out.